Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, August 23, 2022. Mars enters your sign today, and will be your guest until March 2023, and you can experience a reawakening. During this cycle, you can become quite fired up about pursuing your desires and personal plans. Mars is fiery, assertive, and courageous, and is sure to excite and animate your life. Energy levels increase, sometimes to excess. You feel more comfortable in your own skin, energetic, and confident. You prefer to do things on your own, to be the first, to pioneer, and to take the lead. Watch for impatience and brusqueness, as you can easily get carried away. You are clearer about what you'd like to do and more forthright and straightforward in your manner, although this can come up for review later when Mars retrogrades, when you may be rethinking some of your plans or chosen approach. Aim to pace yourself, but tackle projects you've let slide and direct your considerable energy into reviving works in progress or new endeavors. Today, something you say or do could be relayed or interpreted incorrectly, with your ruler, Mercury, moving into an opposition with Neptune. Uncertainty about your career or goals can temporarily interfere with the enjoyment of the moment. What's imaginative, fantastic, or spiritual engages you more than the facts right now. Aim to seek people you trust for opinions on your more practical affairs, but look within for answers to matters of the heart. You may feel that you have too many choices right now, and, likely, you're not truly ready to come to a solid conclusion. If that's the case, then wait things out. Finally, after quite some time, the tides are turning in your favor even more. Mighty Mars, the red planet of sex, passion, and drive, has turned a corner to venture into your zodiac sign, your solar first house of identity, until March 2023. This is quite a long transit due to a retrograde you'll experience at the end of the year. In the meantime, you'll have a renewed fire to tackle personal or romantic goals. Make a list of how you'd like to see your love life grow and set the plans in motion. You'll also experience unmatched sex appeal, a fiery libido, and magnetism. Be confident in yourself now that Mars is in your sign. With the fierce warring planet on your side, you will feel exceptionally powerful. Your self-assertion will come from your communicative prowess, mental dexterity, and social agility. Mars will amplify your mercurial traits, allowing you to be quite the intellectual power player in any professional setting. You might even be more aggressive in your interactions, especially if you are trying to close a deal or sell yourself as a professional in an interview. If anything, just be mindful of when you are pushing too hard. As the Moon and Mars leave an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart, this will end their friendly aspect to Pluto in your financial sector, but not the support for money matters. Before the Moon's return to your income sector early next week shifts the focus onto the income side of the financial fence, there is a chance to hold on to the financial confidence and even a sense of rebellion that this leaves you with. Today might feel like an all work and no play day. Discipline and routine are not your favorite combination. However, if you've got some work to do on your body, such as stopping some poor habits and starting some new, good ones, you'll find it easier to do today. Find some inspiring recipes online and plan a few meals for the week. By trying something new and healthy, you'll be AC. You will benefit from vibrations that make you very communicative today. 3. Movement, appointments, and contacts are in the air. Express yourself and get your points across because you have every chance of making yourself understood, notably in your professional life. This day is made for getting your message across to your superiors. So, speak up, people will be listening. In a case of perfect timing, the Sun not only joins Mercury in your communication sector today, but just as the planet of communication has moved into a friendly aspect to Pluto in your relationship sector. What makes the timing auspicious is that with the Moon in Cancer and heading towards a clash with Pluto tomorrow, this comes just as this is starting to put a balance between your personal and relationship needs to the test. This is not only getting the communication lines open ahead of time, but the moon is also tapping into playful and adventurous forces that are making it hard to sweat the small stuff. Ahead of the moon's clash with Pluto in your relationship sector tomorrow, Mercury is getting in first with a chance to get the communication lines open. In his final days in your communication sector, Mercury, the planet of communication, reaches out to Pluto just as the Sun turns the solar spotlight onto your communications. Our eyes in sky. The Gemini moon is helping us understand how we can transcend and heal. You might have felt a little tightly wound over the past couple of days, but the vibe right now is perfect for decompressing. The energy is light, and you might feel as though you're flowing from task to task. Be sure to engage with your softer side and indulge in some beautiful fabrics, scents and objects. There is a slight hiccup today because a minor tense connection between the moon and Pluto could evoke intense emotions. You might encounter people who are looking for balance but unable to create it for themselves. The lunar energy has a tendency to make us put the comfort of others before our own, so watch out for interactions that are too draining for you. If you're naturally empathic, you might need to disengage from people who deplete your energy. There might also be issues concerning injustice or unfairness, which could be powerful triggers that disrupt your calm. Luckily, these issues should dissipate as we glide toward nightfall, just in time for you to enjoy a calm and carefree evening at home. Be sure to enjoy some self-care this evening or find some other way to have a low-key night. After midnight, Mercury in Virgo opposes Neptune in Pisces, provoking misunderstandings. This aspect functions a bit like Mercury retrograde, in that it scrambles communication and prompts assessments based on faulty logic. We might cherry-pick information from correspondence to back up a flawed assumption. We can also fixate on weird highlights within our conversations, so even if we comprehend what friends are saying at a surface level, it is impossible to give appropriate feedback. This is obviously not a good influence for detail work, having time-sensitive discussions, or signing contracts. Negotiations may seem to arrive at a satisfactory conclusion, but we'll have to double-check later to clear up confusion. In the pre-dawn hours, Vesta, which has been retrograde in Pisces since July 7th, backs up into Aquarius. The goddess asteroid of divine inspiration will retrace the steps it took during the 3rd and 4th week of May, so look back to this period to see what was occurring relative to your passion projects. While Vesta transited Pisces, we invoked compassion to attune to the higher spiritual aspects of our calling. However, the egoless haze of Pisces may have also found us becoming distracted or drained by our ambitions. With Vesta back in Aquarius, we remember the root humanitarian motives of our causes. We can also challenge any rules keeping us in predictable boxes. At this time, we may need to reassess the advantages or disadvantages of having community input influence the designs of our sacred work.